take the Lincoln Tunnel through Weehawken, through Secaucus, across the Hackensack River, and you'll arrive, as we have, at MetLife Stadium at East Rutherford, New Jersey. Today it's week 3, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the New York Giants and their inner-city rivals, the New York Jets. It's the first weekend of autumn, and the NFL is in full swing as off we go on EA Sports. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Here we go. Go.
First carry for the Iowa State man, Breece Hall. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. He was solid last week, over 100 yards in their victory on the ground. They want to get that going again.
Absolutely. What they also understand is that from week to week, it's not necessarily the same, but they want it to be, right? What they saw last week on the ground, they want to see in this game as well.
Well, he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 31 yards there, and a first down.
They were not fooling around at all, were they? Second and short, and they brought out the heavy package. Almost like the super heavy package against that defense, didn't it?
Yeah, I don't think they expected that much beef up front, and it turned into an easy first down conversion. That's a pull by Brown. And down inside the 15 he goes. It's a gain of 14 down to the 14. Pretty solid opening drive here, Charles. They've worked in the run game, the pass game, just steadily getting yards, and now they've got it inside the red zone here with an opportunity.
And the only thing they don't have so far is points. But the way that they're moving the ball now, that shouldn't take much longer. And they've established a great balance so far. Running, passing, doing what they want on offense.
And it looks like he'll be just a yard shy of the 5 here as he's out at the 6. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll give him a short yardage situation here for second down.
Hey, Ken. Turbo, sir.
Now it's Fields. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
It's been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but you know they don't want to waste it and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on 3rd down.
Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1.
Here we go. 319, get set. Set high.
They'll run with Hall. And he's able to pick up the first before he's brought down inside the 5 and the 4. A stop there on 3rd. They could have held him to 3 on this opening drive. Now they have to bow their necks on 1st and goal.
And if I'm looking at this from the offense's point of view, that's a big-time pickup right there, and I go right at them with another momentum play. I go quickly and attack them, because right now they probably have their heads down a little bit since they didn't stop them on 3rd down.
They're able to get a couple here, but won't get across the plane as they stop him right around the 1.
Here's where we need to see some tenacity from this defense, because they've been pushed right down the field on this opening drive. They've got to find some way to push back, and that's a good first step.
Test, one strike. Here we go. Blue 58, blue 58, set. Go.
They'll try to run with Hall. And he is in. Touchdown, New York. Breece Hall, his 3rd rushing touchdown of the year. And the Jets are on the board first here this afternoon. First quarter, maybe too early to talk about statement drives, Charles, but that sure seemed like a statement drive right there.
Well, if we're going to talk about statement drives, I think what they're saying is we're going to establish the run. They gave it to him early and often on this drive, and he wound up taking it into the end zone.
The Jets kick team out now to boot this one away. quite make it to the 25. Looking to put a drive together. Dart going to look to throw here. Now he's going to step up and run. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
It is certainly becoming rarer by the year to see your franchise guy take a hit like that. The defender couldn't believe he had a shot to light him up. So when you take off and run, you have to make sure you can slide, get out of bounds, anything. Just don't leave yourself open to hits like that.
They'll get that to his tight end, Theo Johnson. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. First down for the Giants as they pick up 12. Now the former Sun Devil, it's Cam Scatterbury. And a strong run that time as he's across midfield and down to the 43. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
That's a nice run right there, able to get to the outside, and so many times defenses say, okay, we've got you hemmed in. But if you're running the football, at least you know where everyone is coming from. You don't have to worry about the backside at all. That allows you to run with a little bit more confidence as you traverse down the field.
8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short. Dart going to give to Scatterbury. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. You talk about this Jets defense. They've been excellent against the pass. The number 6 unit in the NFL.
You have to like the way that they've played in the first month. They have to be very proud being a top 10 unit against the pass. Their goal, though, in this one, see if they can improve that ranking.
They need 2. Here's third down. Straight ahead, here's Tracy. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain there, and it leads to a fourth down. They'll go. Here's Dart. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. Tucker Kraft, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Giants take a chance, but they find pay dirt on 4th and goal. The extra point splits the uprights, and we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Jets offense ready to go in this Battle of New York. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. Their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Paul want to give up the middle. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10. Well, this defense for the Giants, very strong last week as they helped their squad improve to 2-0 on the young season.
Yeah, and what stood out to me on tape, the way they were flying to the football. So that tells me that they've got all their assignments down, and they're playing with extreme confidence.
And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there, and now 4th down. Here's the Jets punter now, as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. He gets us away. It's a good one, drawing toward the sidelines.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The other New York offense getting ready for their next drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you score once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. So from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and 3. To the air, Dart. And the Jets pressure too much as down he goes. It'll go as a loss of about 6, and now it brings up 3rd.
And 9.
They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Throwing from the gun here, Dart. And that will be incomplete.
Partner, we've got ourselves a ball game, and those guys on defense, they came to play. Slipped up on their first series, but they're definitely settling in now and letting it be known that points won't come so easy again.
49-yard punt, 5 on the return. And the Jets will take over. The Jets offense ready to go in this Battle of New York. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost. There he goes, left side. Breece Hall. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Breece Hall with a 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Jets have taken the lead. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7. The Jets kick team out now to boot this one away. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
At their own 22-yard line.
The other New York offense getting ready for their next drive. Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there was a quick 3 and out, then they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
So just 3 yards on the completion there, and that will bring up 2nd down. Now Dart. And that will be incomplete. They couldn't hook up on what's going to be the final play of this first quarter. Through 1 quarter, 14-7 our score. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Dart from the gun on 3rd down. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 23 yards on the play.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
They'll throw again. Dart. Short throw. He's got Kraft. And he is across midfield from 149 to the other 49. A gain of just 2.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
Trying to get it to Robinson, and it's intercepted. Teron Johnson able to pick it. And the Jets are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield. The Jets offense ready to go in this battle in New York. They start near midfield following the interception as they begin 1st and 10. Fields now to throw. A quick throw, but incomplete.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. Second and 10.
Here we go, set. 3:19, let's set. Win the rep, let's go, right here. Tonight.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he's going to get this past the 50 and into Giant territory. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. Pretty good little 2-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or 2 because you want to try and defend on 3rd down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
Here's Fields. Got him in. It's Brown. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. A big play there on the catch and run. And the Jets are going to get a new set of downs.
Here we go.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Hall. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6. The Jets at 2-0 here to begin the season. They come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Now Fields going to run. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. Justin Fields, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Jets go up by 2 touchdowns. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions, and they're a PAT from going up 21-7.
Yeah, very impressive the way that they've moved the football. Full command of their playbook, full command of the way they wanted to attack.
Point after, right down the middle. And it's now 21-7. The Jets kick team out now to boot this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The other New York offense getting ready for their next drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
13 yards on his first catch. It's a first down as well. To throw, Dart. And a quick throw here, that's complete. He was unable to shake free there. They'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
They threw the screen to the perimeter, but to no benefit at all. Tackle behind the line of scrimmage for a loss of yardage.
2nd and 11 now. To the air again, Dart. Now he'll tuck this and run. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down. Now they'll change things up. Looking to throw, Dart. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And that's going to be another 1st down as the tackle made at the Jets' 30. 17 yards on the pickup there, and the drive will continue.
First down. It's a gain of 17 yards.
1st down, here's Scatterby. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through. But that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. Throwing his Dart. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well, incomplete.
The offense on 3rd down, they've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd down and 12. That is caught. And that's going to be another 1st down as the tackle made at the Jets' 16. A new set of downs after a strong pickup of 16 yards. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Here's Dart. He gets this one to Johnson. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. 11 more on that one, and another 1st down.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense, got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run against them.
2 minutes remaining in this 1st half of football. This is 1st and goal, and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. Give up the middle, Scatterby. And he'll get it down close to the goal line, but not quite in. 2nd and goal from the 1.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Scatterby is into the end zone. Touchdown, Giants. They go I formation. Fullback leads the way for the touchdown. Sort of a lost art, isn't it?
It really is, but sometimes when you're able to bring it back and use it against other teams, they're not prepared for it. They haven't seen it in a while, and now you gain an advantage, and we just saw that advantage result in a touchdown.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The Jets offense ready to go in this battle of New York. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-power offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Go.
Hall again on 2nd down. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. 3rd and 8.
Here we go, set. 3:19, good set. Tonight.
Back to throw. Fields. He completes that to Garrett Wilson.
And he's going to come up a few yards short of the first. They get him to the ground at the 37. The Giants going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime.
So on 4th down, Austin McNamara comes on to punt.
And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback. The other New York offense getting ready for their next drive.
And with just under a minute to go, they might try to think about mounting a drive here if they can and get in the end zone to potentially tie this game up.
And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. So 8 yards on the completion there. And they'll be left with 2nd and a couple.
Throwing, Dart. Pass is caught by Wan'Dale Robinson.
And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down.
To throw now, Dart.
Looking deep downfield.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted.
Teron Johnson able to pick it.
And the Jets will take over here at their own 12-yard line. And that now 2 interceptions thrown in the second quarter.
And you know, a lot of people look at these guys and they think to themselves that maybe, possibly, they're still thinking about the first one, and they probably are. I think in this case, he's just trying to atone for the first interception. Tried a little bit too hard, maybe forced it a bit, and instead created a second one.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
Here we go, son.
They'll keep it on the ground again here. And he'll just keep 2 hands on the football as he'll be taken down after a short pickup. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1.
Here's 3rd and 9.
Here we go, son. 3:19.
Out of the gun, Fields.
Airing it out deep for Woods. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
Here's Austin McNamara now.
Standing about a yard deep in his own end zone.
The danger of a punt that good, a 16-yard return.
And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. The other New York offense getting ready for their next drive. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And that is incomplete, stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go. And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter. They'll throw now on the final play.
Now he's going to step up and run.
And he's got this down to the 35. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. The
Giants set to get the football, and they trail here as we get back underway in the second half. A good-looking return set up here. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. The other New York offense getting ready for their next drive.
Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now he's getting the ball to start the second half. How about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together, come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
From the 38 now, here's a second down and 6. From the shotgun, a throw for Dart. He'll be taken down. The Jets get in there for the sack. They'll wind up losing a full 9 yards here on the sack. Now it's third down. Tall task ahead of him here, needing a full 15 yards to move the chains. Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. Left side, he's got Robinson. And this play comes to a halt at the 33, and obviously that's well short of the first down. Here's Jamie Gillendow as he'll kick it away for the second time. A big kick that time, 52 yards. And the Jets will take over first and 10. The Jets offense ready to go in this battle of New York. They have played so strongly. You look at the scoreboard, you probably, with the way they played, you would think the margin would be a lot bigger, right?
You would. And in your experience, how many times have we run into coaches where they've talked about, hey, we just want to put it in the hand.
And now off to the races, down the right side. Racing to the end zone. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. His second rushing touchdown on the campaign and 4th overall. And the Jets are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Now the extra point. The PAT up and good, but hold on a second. There is a flag. And that flag accepted. After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. So good starting field position for him here as they come up first and 10 at their 35-yard line. He'll shut this one down to Scannaboo. And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call. They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. A play fake, and now it's Dart. He's going to get this one out to his fullback. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
Now that's often a surprise for the defensive guys when they see the big fella slide out of the backfield and catch the ball. Not something they usually go over in practice very often.
Here's Dart. That one taken in by Neighbors. And they'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one good for 26 and a first down.
What an intelligent play as he found open grass and uncovered quickly. A nice clutch play to move the chains. The defense, they've got to do a much better job of accounting for these shorter routes.
Robinson hauling it in outright.
2 yards on the pickup there. And it'll be second down.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 34-yard line. Give them 11 yards and time and a new set of downs. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll run from the gun with Scottaboo. That's some good hard running there as he pushes his way forward for about 5.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
Throwing middle, but it's incomplete.
And there was a good opportunity, just went awry there. A drop pass. I guess that's why they call them running backs and not catching backs.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Throwing his dart. Short throw. He's got Kraft.
And he's brought down short. 2 yards there. Needed 4.
Well, it looks like they got what they wanted. They got the completion, but they weren't able to break any tackles or gain nearly enough yardage to pick up the first down. Now to be 4th and short.
Still just the 3rd quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th.
They'll try it now with Scottaboo.
And he will have the first down, but he winds up paying for it pretty good. Remember, that was 4th and a full 2 yards. There's a big difference between that and 4th and maybe 6 inches or a yard.
Yeah, you're exactly right, because when it's at 6 inches, you just fall forward and you pick it up, right? You just go quarterback sneak. But having to move bodies, that means you actually have to execute because they know what you're going to do. How are you going to make the right play call and get everyone into the right spot and win at the line of scrimmage? That's what they did there.
So give them 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and that'll make it second down.
I think as he began this throw, you saw that the area was congested, but he has a lot of confidence in his arm, and he fits that one in there nicely to pick up the catch. Not much yardage afterwards.
Now 2nd and 5. To the air, dart.
And it's caught. Touchdown, Giants. A 16-yard touchdown.
And the Giants are back within a score.
Extra point splits the uprights. And they're within 7 now at 28-21. This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
They're on the 31-yard line.
The Jets offense ready to go in this Battle of New York.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
And the Jets, first down. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
319, that's it.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack.
And a good run here as he'll run it all the way down to the 40-yard line. 106 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
Here we go, set. Turbo, set.
They'll run the jet sweep at Brown.
Oh, this one may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away.
This drive starts with 2 steps forward and now 1 back. A pair of first downs, and here a loss of yardage.
Here we go. 58.
Fields. They'll set up the screen for Hall.
Room to maneuver at the 35. And finally down at the 32-yard line. Give him 9 yards on the second down screen play.
Partner, I like the play call coming right after a tackle for a loss because this is an obvious passing situation, but instead they fooled them a little bit with the screen, and they wound up getting back what they lost and then a little bit more.
Hey, Cam. Here we go, stop. 331.
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we've played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Jets on third down, 2 for 5 to this point. This time they face a 3rd and 2.
Here we go, we're good. Green 19, Jesse. Go.
Here's Allen.
Some strong running there as he's down just shy of the 20 on the edge of the red zone.
It'll go as a gain of 11 and a Jets first down.
First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Here we go. Tonight.
Play action. It's Fields.
Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. So that one a hold right guard.
And you understand why offensive and defensive linemen probably go to martial arts schools and work on their hands so often, because that can be the make or break difference on a play. This time he had to grab a jersey in order to make the play happen. Got caught for the penalty.
Don't jump.
Now Fields going to move him around.
Alpha. Tonight.
Back to throw. This one is incomplete.
Garrett Wilson, the intended receiver.
That'll bring up second down.
Holland there on the coverage.
Here we go. Green 19, Jets up. Alpha. Right.
They'll run with Allen. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. And I just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
That's good for a Jets. First down.
Here we go.
First and goal at the 9-yard line.
Blue 58, Blue 58, cut. Yes.
Here's Fields. Pass out left, caught by Woods.
And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. Jelani Woods from 8 yards out. And the Jets are closing in on a 3rd straight victory to start the campaign.
Well, we know so much is added to his touchdown passing total, but all he did was get the ball out quickly to his tight end and let him take care of business the rest of the way.
Extra point right down the middle. And the lead now up to 14. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The other New York offense getting ready for their next drive.
A lot of time for this unit to game plan on the sideline after that drive that they watched the other side just score. But remember, last time they were out, they scored as well. We'll see if they can seize that momentum right back.
And they haven't had a lot of time to cool off from reaching the end zone the last time. So have they been able to keep themselves mentally sharp and into this game, even though they haven't been on the field? And you and I both know
One big play, though, gets him right back up to that level. Giving big credit for his coverage right there, because when he saw the route break deep, he stayed in position to prevent a completion while avoiding any risk of a flag.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's fourth down.
I like what they tried to do there. Tried to hit him with something quick, get the ball in his hands, and hope he could make some yards after the catch and pick up a first down. Weren't able to do so on that play.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on fourth down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. He'll try to do it himself. The Giants go on fourth, but come up empty. And the Jets are going to get the football here in great field position.
It's a turnover on downs.
Here we go. 58, let's get that.
Straight ahead is Hall.
And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line.
123 yards rushing for him now, as he has been tremendous all day long. From the 23, this is 2nd and 3.
Here we go, son. Up. Right.
And he'll be taken down near the 20 at the 20-line.
And this is the worry, because sometimes you get a little too predictable in spots like this. You know you're going to run the ball, but they know you're going to run the ball as well. And now you look up, and you're staring at an important third down.
Here we go. Right.
On the toss, here's Allen. Well, he's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. That'll back him up 2 yards and also bring up fourth.
This offense has had a lot to like in this game. I don't know that last play, though, is going to make the highlight reel.
It's not going to make the highlight reel, but it will be the focus of the film session that the team has to sit through. I've sat through those before. Never any fun. You're always excited about your good plays, and they actually fast forward through those. All right, that was good. All right, great. They get to the bad ones and really illuminate them. Not cool.
And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone. So this ball will come out to the 30 now.
The other New York offense getting ready for their next drive.
Their mini 2-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat.
And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a second and about a foot.
Now they'll change things around before the snap.
At the 45-yard line.
To throw, Dart.
And this is incomplete. Oh, it looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in. An incomplete pass on second down leads us to 3rd and inches.
Dart from the gun on 3rd down.
He's going to go up top again. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Now give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. They'll try and run for it. And he will have the first down, but hold everything. A flag is down. This one might not stand. The offense is going to stay out there. They've converted twice, failed once so far on 4th down. Let's see what's in store here. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Darnell Savage. And the Jets are going to take over here up near the 40.
Well, I get it, Charles. Desperate times call for desperate measures. Down big, they just sent their receivers out and let it fly. But the defense, they were ready.
Yeah, and there aren't too many people left in this stadium that couldn't see that coming. But that's not a major criticism at all because you had to try it. What you're hoping for is one of your athletes out-athletes everyone else and makes a dramatic play.
Here we go. Green 19, go.
They begin the drive on the ground with Allen. Well, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And all the way down to the 17-yard line. A huge play there for the Jets. 44 yards. Big run here in the fourth as they continue to wear down this defense.
And that's when the offensive line coach clicks onto the headset and says, head coach, offensive coordinator, let my guys fire out and hit people. We're wearing them down. Let's finish them off with the running game.
So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down.
Green 19, good set.
And they go the wrong way here. Knocked back to the 20. A good response by the defense, sending them backwards after that huge gain last play.
Well, we just saw the recipe for success right there. Big body, strong, agile, playing with great leverage in hands. Not really able to be blocked on that play. Close things down inside.
Now a carry for Allen. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
Well, that's not a run that's going to make any of the highlight tapes, but they've been moving it well all game on the ground. This is another one that keeps them moving forward.
Don't jump. Ready? Green 19, get that. All right.
They stay on the ground with Allen. Now he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Braylon Allen scampering home from 19 yards out. And the Jets are closing in on a third straight win as they widen the gap further here in the fourth quarter. Extra point attempt to come here. And the lead is now 24. The Jets kick team out now to boot this one away. Able to slither by. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. The other New York offense getting ready for their next drive. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's second and a yard from the 34. Throwing his dart. Now he'll tuck this and run. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. Nowhere to go downfield, but he's able to get out of bounds and stop the clock here with a first down.
Dart going to look to throw here. And this is going to fall to the ground, incomplete. That very nearly their fourth pick of the game. Instead, second down.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Now a second and 10. Looking to throw, Dart.
And the Jets pressure too much as down he goes. They get to him for a loss of 4, and it brings up third down on the sack.
Going to need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing. Dart from the gun on third down. Over the middle, taken in by Neighbors. And
And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 33.
Dart. That's complete. It's Neighbors.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Another first down as they call his number again. He's got 15 yards here.
Well, those are the types of plays they probably wish they had made more of in the first 3 quarters. And this deficit going to be tough to overcome here in the fourth. But a nice first down and a pickup on that throw.
Isaiah Simmons picking it off.
And the Jets are going to get it back here just past the 35. So that changes things. You get the interception, and then to boot, a good return tacked on.
And really, it was down to him versus the quarterback on the return, and that's one you would think the defender would win. But a nice job there of seeing the play all the way to the end and making the tackle by the QB.
Here we go. Hey, switch. 551. Right.
And they take a knee.
I fly out to Miami and I'm eating like a dog. I go to Miami just for dinner.
So offense moving a little too slow there, could not get set, and they get the penalty.
Of course, that flag accepted, and it backs the ball up 5 yards.
Turbo, sir. Right.
And they'll indeed take a knee.
Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did